Please be seated. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome indeed to the opening dinner of the International Conference on Cohesive Societies. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to invite the President of the Republic of Singapore, Her Excellency Halimah Yacob, to deliver the opening address. President, please.
Mr. Teo Senior Minister and Coordinating Minister for National Security, Mr. Goh Chok Tong, Director Senior Minister, Ministers, Ambassador Ong Kim Jong, distinguished guests, very good evening to everyone. Thank you for participating in the International Conference on Cohesive Societies, and a very warm welcome to our friends who have joined us from all. Indeed, I'm so deeply heartened that you have so many participants and from all parts of the world, and I hope that the message will continue to reverberate way beyond this conference. That is my deep wish, and I'm sure that's also your deep wish. We are here because we believe in a common ideal that diversity in all forms, within and across societies, is a source of strength that can enrich our lives, our countries, and our world. Individuals with more diverse social networks are more likely to encounter new ideas, new opportunities, new horizons, and understanding different perspectives promotes curiosity, openness, and humility. Societies that are diverse enjoy a rich variety of cultures, each with its own style, race, customs, cuisine, music, and manners. Each community contributes to a more interesting and vibrant national life. The world would be all the poorer if it had no room for difference. If we were all the same, we would have nothing special to offer, nor anything to learn from others. I think that's probably be quite a nightmare for all of us. If we all look the same, we all no difference at all. Each of us has something precious that only we can give. The more diverse we are, the richer we become. Nonetheless, engaging meaningfully with diversity is not easy. Globalization and technology have closed the distance between people and places, allowing people, goods, and ideas to move across borders more freely than ever before. This in turn has enabled economies to prosper and change the lives of many for the better. But people do still instinctively bond and connect with those who are like them. The color of one's skin, the beliefs one holds, the customs one cherishes are markers of identity and can sometimes also become the fault lines of mistrust and conflict. Indeed, there is growing urgency to our work in our respective countries and communities to build bridges across divides. The easy flow of ideas with modernization has inadvertently accelerated the spread of extremist ideologies. In the past 10 years alone, there have been nearly 20,000 terror-related fatalities worldwide yearly. Religions have been hijacked by terrorists and radical preachers to justify murder and destruction. Since its proclamation as an Islamic State in 2014, the terrorist group known as ICCS has directed or inspired terrorist attacks around the world, from Bandung to Berlin to San Bernardino, resulting in thousands of deaths and injuries. But just as extreme and deadly, and fueled by the same irrational fears and ignorance, is the menace and rapid rise of Islamophobia, an act of violence promoted by the resurgent far right. Global mass migration of peoples has also created its own challenges by fueling both segregationist and nativist instincts. Quite understandably, immigrants seek out their countrymen, upon arriving in an unfamiliar land, and adherents of a faith find fellowship with their co-religionists. Those belonging to one culture find comfort and a sense of belonging among their own. But when taken to the extreme, such tendencies can invite host society. Worse still, such anti-immigrant rhetoric may take on racial and religious overtones. This weakens society. A society is fragile if its members view each other in mutual incomprehension. It is vulnerable when its communities live parallel lives and inhabit separate worlds. A nation cannot prosper each other. Only a cohesive society built upon mutual trust can harness the strength of its diversity so that its people can build a better future. And this trust has to begin with a discourse anchored on cohesion, not division, on unity, not discord, on respect, not distrust, and on building bridges and common spaces, not walls and watchtowers. Strong leadership and deep social mobilization are vital elements to achieving cultural change. Leaders play an important role in promoting peace and social cohesion at both the national and international levels. But often, we see political leaders articulate division and conflict for their own personal agenda. Hence, all societal actors must play a part in managing diversity, from government leaders to individuals, from the media to educational institutions. We need to take ownership of our social harmony. We need to be role models for one another. Over the next 2 days, I hope we can find new perspectives and insights among ourselves about how we manage diversity in our different countries and our different histories and contexts. Many in this room are global leaders and thinkers in this important area, so I do not profess to be able to guide you in the discussions. But if you allow me, I would like to share what I believe are the foundations of social harmony in any society. First, there must be accommodation, which includes creating space to celebrate our own distinctive cultures whilst accepting differences and not imposing our practices on others. We should enable this by emphasizing values such as empathy, kindness, and respect, which are universal to all religions and cultures. Second, there must be dialogue and interaction to foster reality and friendship with one another. Contact through informal interactions can go a long way to improve relations among diverse groups. This can be done in many ways, from eating and working together on a day-to-day basis to sharing interests and passions in sports, music, and the arts. Third, social cohesion has to be cemented by a shared conception of the common good and a felt reality of collective belonging. Without this, communal, ethnic, and religious institutions can become pressure groups representing sectional interests and not a common good. Upholding the common good means holding our differences not in opposition to one another, but bringing our differences together to build a future that we all share. What makes us different is what we are. What unites us is what we do. However different we all are, we rely on one another for security, stability, and prosperity. Ultimately, the victories and our failures are shared. How these three principles manifest themselves will differ from place to place. There are many paths to social harmony, of our shared human heritage. For Singapore, this conference is important because social cohesion is of existential importance to us. We are a small city-state with no natural resources save our people. We mark Singapore's bicentennial this year, a key turning point of our history. Forging unity and drawing strength from diversity has always been and will continue to be part of the Singapore story. Singapore has come a long way from the days of our immigrant forefathers who formed ethnic enclaves which were further entrenched by the colonial administration. When Singapore became independent in 1965, we were deliberate in moving away from that approach and instead focused on growing national unity from diversity through legislation, policies, and programs. We expanded common spaces so that all Singaporeans can live, study, and work together. No one is discriminated or disadvantaged on the basis of race, language, or religion. And that is also enshrined in our Singapore Pledge, our national pledge, which our children in schools, they have to articulate every morning, every day, our national pledge. Everyone progresses based on their abilities and their talents. Today in Singapore, we have a sense of confidence and belief in a shared future, one in which all Singaporeans can be a part of as neighbours, friends, and colleagues. We are not doing too badly. A recent survey showed that 94% of respondents feel Singaporeans are able to stay united even when events threaten the racial and religious harmony in Singapore. But ultimately, social cohesion is not something that can be commanded or dictated by the government. It can only be nurtured and inspired by each of us and what we do every day. Friendships and connections won't have to be built face to face. Social trust has to be forged, one positive encounter at a time. Strength from diversity can only grow from dialogue, give and take, speaking and listening. I am thus glad that in conjunction with this conference, the religious leaders in Singapore have come together to affirm a commitment to safeguard religious harmony, in which we encourage day-to-day positive interactions so that people continue to talk with one another, work together, and live together as one united people. Singapore, along with all the countries, face a common challenge of overcoming the forces of division. We can do better with more ideas, inspiration, and partnerships. There is much we can learn from each other's beliefs, practices, and experiences in our effort to build cohesive societies for many communities and move together towards a bright, shared future for all. So let me thank all of you once again for contributing to this meaningful and important discourse. I encourage everyone to use this conference as a global dialogue, where we can learn from one another in a safe and trusted space. I wish you a fruitful and meaningful conference. Thank you.